Hi, hello, and other such nonsense. This is Sleep Deprivation is Magic. And I'm actually talking and saying this all already watching this stream. I'm not actually recording after the video. I'm gonna try to do this from now on.
Which I suppose also means that I'm here too, so hi.
It's been so freaking long waiting for this. And from what we've heard, it's a full 26 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We're starting with her?
Okay. Library. Where did they
Oh my gosh, we can keep her!
She's walking through the castle.
This castle looked a lot smaller from the outside.
I like.
Morning,
I love how
Her
she
hair
like
is...
freaks out. It's fake.
Her hair's different.
I guess
Why are
I'm
you
still
covering
trying to
your
find
eyes?
my
You're
way
always
around.
naked.
You don't happen to know
Her
where the
hair is
library
different.
is, do you?
Yeah,
Next door on
I
the
love how she's hiding her
of course,
face.
so what's your next to you?
Oh.
I'm so glad they kept her!
Acceptance. Altruism? Definitely. Starlight, good morning. Come in. Sorry I'm late. I got a little turned around. I still can't believe you're letting me stay here.
I think it's people.
I like
After
her color
everything
scheme.
I
Wait a minute.
did.
Well, I'm not one to dwell on the past.
I
and
don't like
neither
this.
should you. The castle is your home now, and as far as being my pupil goes,
Sunset was supposed to be a pupil.
Damn
Damn it, Twilight.
Friendship lesson should be.
Oh, well, it looks like you're really narrowing it down.
Oh, these are just the A's. After this, I move on to the B's.
Welcome to Twilight's castle. Everything is organized.
Ponies.
Berry punches in the background.
I know I'm just learning about friendship, but I didn't think there were this many lessons for anything. How do we choose?
Maybe I should pare things down a bit before we go through them.
I love how
Why don't we
Starlight's
join the others in the throne
picking
room?
up
They're planning
sheets
our
of
trip to the
paper and
Crystal Empire when Shiny
Twilight's
Armor and
like
Princess
taking them
Cadence
from
have
her and
their
like putting them
baby.
back. Like, oh
Throne
god.
room. Got it. Which way is the throne room?
Well, I think we should leave ASAP. I don't want to miss the crystalling. But, shouldn't we wait for the invitation?
Frankly, I'm not exactly clear on all the customs and traditions of the Crystal Empire, especially when it comes to a crystalling.
What's a crystalling?
Well, that's just it, darling. Princess Cadence and Shining Armor's baby is due any day, and we're still not sure. The Crystal Empire was gone for 1,000 years. A lot of their customs are a bit murky.
We know it's got something to do with the new baby.
And the Crystal Heart. And some kind of cool energy. And...
Hardy baby crystal heart. Yeah, I guess like that.
It's not hard to understand.
Oh, that's just
Most
cruel.
things in the Crystal Empire aren't. Like how I'm a big hero there, for example.
Hercules reference. Sorry.
Plus, I've had to help Twilight do a lot of research on crystallings. Whenever a baby is born in the Crystal Empire, the parents bring it before the Crystal Heart. They get the purest shard of crystal they can find, then pick a crystaller to present the baby to every pony who comes. Then they all share the light and joy they feel, feeding it into the crystal that joins with the heart and increases its power. And this is going to be a royal crystalling, so pretty much the whole empire will show up. That hasn't happened in a millennia.
What do you mean it increases the Crystal Heart's power?
The energy it uses to protect the Crystal Empire, I guess.
Protect it from what?
I didn't help Twilight with that part.
Hey, Twilight, can I ask you something about the Crystal Empire?
Huh, funny you should mention it, because I just narrowed your first friendship lesson down to 3 options, and one of them is in the Crystal Empire.
Really?
I found out that's where the first pony you ever cared about lives.
Sunburst?
Of course, that's just one idea.
Really
Who
nervous
wants that?
Griffins don't.
about going
Making
back and.
friends with a Griffin is a challenge all by itself.
Why?
Or we could tag along with the CMCs the next time.
She's got like a dial tone.
Yeah.
Starlight? Is something wrong?
What? Oh, no. Those sound great.
I know! I guess you were right.
Hold on though,
It is
didn't
gonna be hard to
she
choose
see
one.
him at the end of the finale?
No,
Yeah.
No? I thought.
she never got to find her old friend.
Huh.
Ugh, I am never gonna find my way around this place.
Gee, Starlight, what's wrong?
I don't know, Spike. Twilight's figuring out what my first friendship lesson is, and I guess I'm not exactly thrilled with the options. Well, with one of them.
Which one?
Reuniting me with my first friend.
What's so terrible about that?
I wanted to do that anyway.
Maximum ship.
Oh my
When
gosh.
we were fools, Sunburst knew everything there was to know about magic.
He's cute.
He always knew just what to do.
She's so better.
And he was always there to help me.
That's kind of barge past her
I
in a
guess it's not
rather
surprising that Sunburst
Yeah, it's
had
kind
his
of-
unkind
own
way.
magic and
I have a
went
terrible
off to
feeling that
Princess
this guy's going to be a
Celestia's
straight up
school.
asshole.
But when he left,
You blamed cutie marks and stripped a whole village of theirs, and we found him back in time and almost destroyed Equestria.
The Phillies throw in the background.
not really stuff I'm super eager to
Like,
tell
getting
Sunburst
more
about.
upset as
I
Spike
mean,
will shut
he's
up.
probably some big important wizard now, and I can't even find my way around Twilight's castle.
Well, if Sunburst is that good at magic, maybe he'd appreciate your, exploits. You should talk to Twilight.
He's
about
evil.
it. I'm sure she'd want to hear what you have to say.
I know, but I don't want her to think I'm not ready to learn, or that I'm not grateful for everything she's doing.
Spike, come quick!
And the snowflake takes her off the balcony. Oh, that's cool.
It's a crystal
I mean,
invitation.
Sidestepping
Shining
the obvious
Armor's
pun.
father, I'm an aunt.
Well, then she gets an accent for
Well,
that.
this settles it. Since we're
I'm
going to the
an
Crystal
aunt.
Empire, your first friendship lesson is going to be reuniting with Sunburst.
Great!
He'll be fine. Deep breath. Be alright. I hope that he's okay so that they can, like, totally ship. Because that would be awesome. But I am also like, where's the conflict? It's probably going to be this guy being an ass.
Applejack, what is that?
That's
Oh,
a
just a little
good
something
question.
for the youngin'.
Ah,
Making genuine sweet apple acres apple trees. We make them for all the apples, and any pony related to Twilight is practically family.
Yeah, it's okay. But it's no Cloudsdale Mobile. Bam! Ooh, pretty.
thanks, Pinky.
Well, a mobile is real nice, as long as you have something to lay in so you can look at it.
And a fetching blanket to keep you warm.
I'm sure Shining Armor and Princess Cadence will love all our gifts, but I think they're more happy we'll be attending the baby's
Watch out for Pinkie
crystaling.
Pie. Her gift is going to be probably explosive.
Jake always usually is.
Actually, Pinky, the Crystal Heart is an ancient and powerful relic. Without its magic, the Crystal Empire would be lost to the frozen north. Wow, this crystalling sounds pretty important. I'd understand if you wanted to, you know...
She's trying to ditch.
Do a different friendship lesson when we get
She's
back.
trying to ditch out.
Are you kidding? This trip is perfect. Not
I love
only do I
the-
get to see the baby,
I love,
and
like, the
take part in
plastered on
ceremony
smile
helps
that she's
maintain
got
the
going
magic
on.
of the Crystal Empire, but I'm starting my new pupil off with the most amazing friendship lesson ever. I can't
They used to
wait.
be evil.
Right.
Twilight is
Either.
just so eager.
Actually, Twilight, I am a little worried about meeting Sunburst. Oh, trust me. I know what it's like to see old friends, but I'll be right there to help things along. I've broken the whole lesson down into a few easy steps to ensure
Of
this
course you
reunion
have.
goes off without a hitch.
I love how the rest of the girls are just like, we're just going to not get involved.
Step 1, head to Sunburst's house and get you two started on the right hook.
First.
Step 2, get to the castle with enough time to visit the
Oh my god, Shining Armor. Look at you.
Twilight!
I didn't know you were meeting us.
You were right.
It's me, right here. Here I am. Why wouldn't I
You
come meet
haven't
my
had
sister?
sleep in like 4
We haven't
days.
met before.
Are you alright?
Never better. Being a father is amazing.
Size going
and
different
wonderful and amazing and confusing and amazing, but surprising too. You know. I mean, not that you know, you wouldn't know. I know. You know. Sorry, I haven't really slept since Cadence had the baby. Come to think of it, she hasn't either. It sure would be great to get a break.
Oh, of course. I don't know what I was thinking. You two probably need all kinds of help. I'm sorry, Starlight, but I guess combining your first lesson with this visit wasn't such a good idea.
Ah!
Don't be ridiculous! You're an ant now. That's way more important than some friendship lesson. I just wish there was a way to do both.
Maybe there
No!
is.
Don't do
You've
it!
already done the work for Starlight's lesson with this list. All we have to do is follow
Oh
it.
god. Spike, thanks for helping.
You're a genius. Yeah.
Congratulations, I feel Spike helping you.
Spike, you need to be really careful about crossing her. She's done some pretty intense crap for revenge before.
Aye, aye,
You don't
princess.
stand a chance by yourself.
All right, big brother. Let's go
He's
see this
unconscious.
He's asleep.
amazing baby pony.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I know you're a little worried about this reunion, but I'm sure Twilight's got everything covered.
Everything except how I'd rather do absolutely
You know,
anything
the first step on this list should be everything goes wrong.
Into account too.
It's
all
Spike
part of the
involved.
lesson.
That's kind of a given.
Just the lesson.
else. Right. Hey, is that you?
Oh, yep, it sure is. Now, according to the list, Sunburst's house is...
Why is there a statue of you in the Crystal Empire? Because Spike, the brave and glorious, saved all of us from King Sombra. And then
You're looking
again
less
during
sparkly than
Hunger
usual.
Games. Really?
Really? Big fan.
They're still cute though.
When were you gonna tell me about this?
Nah, it's no big deal.
It most certainly is!
Oh god, they're everywhere.
That's it! We're not going anywhere until I get the whole story.
Successful distraction.
Before we go in, I should probably tell you, seeing the baby might be a bit of a shock.
Come on, big brother. I've met babies before. I expect meeting this one will be
Ah,
any different.
princesses.
All the princesses. Massive horn. And wings.
Of course, I could be wrong.
It's got more wing than baby.
The baby is an alicorn?
It looks that way.
But I thought alicorn wings had to be earned by accomplishing some great princess-worthy deed.
Yeah. How can you just be born with them? The birth of an alicorn is something Equestria has never seen.
Ah,
It is beyond even our understanding.
That's not very reassuring.
that's interesting.
A unicorn and a Pegasus, so she could be a super strong flyer and have crazy baby magic. Super strong flyer.
Drive the two
And
of
I
them
can help keep
bonkers.
tabs on her magic.
Oh.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
goody.
the handbasket.
It appears her magic is more powerful than that of a newborn unicorn.
Just a little
They
bit.
started to gather.
This crystalline is gonna be some party.
Do you think we should call it off?
We've all faced a lot worse than baby magic.
I don't know.
Magic
Baby
is such a
magic on
beautiful
a
and important
scale of
ceremony.
who just
over
destroyed the
something
castle?
So potentially adorable.
Yeah, of course. Come on.
In light of the little one's abilities, this crystalling might be more important than ever. Perhaps you should address your subjects and remind them of that. Mwah.
You think you get some sleep?
Shining armor. Do you have everything you need for the ceremony?
Huh? Oh no! I still have to interview the honor guards, choose the purity crystal, and make a crystaller!
All right, take it easy. Pinky can stay here with me
explode.
and keep an eye on the baby.
Yeah,
And we'll all
Oh, that was
help
weird.
you with everything else.
Pinky.
Baby.
That is if you can stay awake long enough to tell us how.
And that's how we found the Crystal Heart, defeated King Sombra, and saved the Empire.
Tell the one about the equestrian game.
I guess they have like
Well, as much as I
Polygon
love living my heroic
dots in
deeds,
their eyes instead of
Starlight and
the
I have
circular
an
ones.
important
Yeah.
lesson to do, by order of the Princess of Friendship.
Aw, come on, Spike. I want to hear about the games too.
I know you're nervous about seeing Sunburst, but it says right in step 3 to, deal with your fears by facing them, not by putting it off.
Thanks, Twilight.
Get this over with.
You know the house.
That's an interesting house.
Does he have a beard?
What? Knocking on the door isn't the next thing on the list.
Seriously?
I know Twilight can be a little nitpicky, but this is your first lesson as her pupil, and it's important that we do it right.
Fine. What's the next thing on the list?
Before they see each other, make sure to highlight the importance of the meeting.
I'm pretty sure we can skip that.
I don't know. I mean, if we skip it, the whole lesson could go south.
Spike,
And then you
you're-
might end up taking a giant step
Why are
backwards
you
instead of
helping?
forwards. Maybe you'll never
Not
be able to
helping.
learn anything about friendship at all.
Spike.
It's almost like your whole future depends
Spike,
on
shut
this
your
moment.
mouth for
Just
once
blast
in
him
your
into another
life.
dimension already.
Check. I can't believe you wanted to skip that.
They saw home.
It's bad that I kind of want him to like Kuzco out the door, just beat the door open like, poof, boom, baby.
Sunburst?
Yes? What can I do for
I
you?
was ready to get a beard.
It's me, Starlight. We used to be friends?
Of course. Starlight. My goodness, it's been a long time.
He doesn't remember her.
What have you been up to?
Me? Oh,
was-
you know,
Destroying the
some
world.
of this, some of that, different stuff. Right now, I'm sort of Twilight Sparkle's new pupil.
The Princess of Friendship?
Yeah, that's actually kind of why I'm here. I mean, I know you're probably very busy.
What do you mean?
Well, I figured after magic school you'd go on to do important wizard work, but
Oh, no. Yes! Yes, that's me. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Important wizard.
This is awful.
Really busy with lots of, wizarding
This is a-
stuff.
Wizarding stuff.
This is a screaming train wreck.
Right. Well, good to see you.
Huh. Maybe we should have skipped highlighting the importance of the meeting after all.
well, I guess that's that.
Starlight, come on! We have to at least explain what Twilight wants.
Dearest Sue,
Yeah.
I am sure you are all just
She's
as
adorable.
thrilled
That
and
awkward
ready for this
train wreck from
crystalling
the
as
word go.
myself and
Yeah.
shining armor.
I like him though.
Everyone cheer. Shining Armor's losing his mind in the corner.
I'm not ready.
Take it easy. Just pick whoever looks the most like honor guard material.
Right.
They're all identical. Yeah, those two.
I'm sorry. Fatherhood is way more stressful than I ever thought.
I can only imagine. Now, I know choosing the Crystal of Purity is a very important decision. So, I have gone through the trouble of arranging them in order from incredibly pure to outrageously pure. Rarity, don't they all sort of look the same? Oh, well, to the untrained eye, perhaps. What do you think, Shining Armor?
I don't know!
I hope Twilight and Pinky are having better luck with the baby. Well, at least she's having fun.
She's being dragged. Oh,
Oh, that's not safe.
Pinky, hold her still. I'm trying.
I love the color scheme.
super powerful Alicorn baby of doom.
The Princess of Friendship wants you and I to be friends again?
I know. Weird, right?
Oh, I don't understand. Did something happen to you after I left for magic school?
Nothing at all!
That has to do with anything. Oh, why would you even ask
I didn't destroy the world 3 times, that's fine.
I mean, did something happen to you after you left for magic school?
What?
No, nothing.
Like you said,
Okay.
I'm
What's he hiding? Because we know what she's hiding.
Huh!
I'm sure there's something on Twilight's list that can help here.
Something happened to him, obviously. But like,
Yeah.
what exactly?
Brush the pony, brush the pony.
Brushy, brushy.
Okay, I chose the honor guard, picked the purity crystal, and I know exactly who I want to be our crystaller. So, all we need is...
The baby?
We're here! She's a really strong flyer!
Uh-oh. Oh god. Why?
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's really not good. Oh, holy shit.
I'm guessing that's gonna make it hard to do the crystalling.
Oh.
It's worse than that.
Yeah.
Without the heart, the Crystal Empire is about to be buried under a mountain of ice and snow.
That's...
Oh, that went south fast!
I love how her eyes are dirt. I will destroy your soul.
That just would... Ah!
It sounds really quick.
And I'm also impressed that we actually have confirmation that Celestia and Luna were not originally alicorns. They had to be something else first. Yeah. We have confirmation, finally!
I could, like I said, I could have sworn there was some actual official thing, but I forget what it was.
You were looking into the future, damn it. I said no spoilers.
I'm not responsible for any clairvoyant abilities I may or may not have, especially not that one.
As your pupil.
Shining Armor's a father! I'm an aunt! Your first magic lesson is going to be reuniting with Sunburst!
Yeah, that's going well.
Yes, that's me.
Seriously.
Important
What?
wizard.
The baby is an alicorn?
You're right.
So she can
You're
be a
absolutely
superstar
right. He dropped out.
crazy.
That's the reason
Yeah.
why this is going so badly.
Without the heart,
Uh-huh.
the Crystal
She went on
Empire
this
is about
path
to
of
be buried
revenge,
under a
and
mountain
he
of ice and snow.
got there and couldn't hack it.
Yeah.
Because if you watch that little segment, every time that he did something magical, aside from the fact that she immediately overpowered exactly what he did
We're also about to be
instantly,
solid.
Without the Crystal Heart's magical protection,
everything that
the
he
entire
did
sea is
magically,
about to become a winter wasteland.
like she would try something and fail,
What about when King Sombra
he
ruled the
would
Crystal
show
Empire and the
her
Crystal Heart was
what he
missing?
was looking
The
at,
city wasn't covered
and
in
she would
snow there.
immediately trump whatever it is
The
that
heart
he was
wasn't
doing.
missing. It was still in the castle. King Sombra had just hidden it.
I'm afraid Twilight is correct, and the storm clouds are already forming.
I can totally fly up there and bust those puppies. No
You
problem.
have to hold them off a little bit.
I wouldn't advise it, Rainbow Dash. Those storm clouds are not like the ones you know.
This far north, the weather has a will of its own. And now it will only grow stronger, enveloping everything in its path.
Including the Crystal Empire. And us along with it.
And
There's
that's the
gotta
reason why
be
you don't take the
something.
pony away from the baby, I guess.
I know Princess Twilight is keen on the two of us rekindling our friendship, but it's been so long. I don't see how anything on that list is going to help.
I know, right? It's not like there's some spell that would magically compel us to pick
There
up where we
is.
left off.
Well, actually, there's several. Mist Main's Material Amity, Rockcliff's Rapport, Flash Prance's Fellowship. But I get the feeling the princess isn't looking for a spell.
Definitely not.
Got it! And if all else fails, ask them to share an embarrassing moment from their past. Maybe even something they regret.
Yeah, I don't see how that
Of course not.
Yeah.
No, please.
We should just get out of your mane. It's pretty
There's
obvious
something
this is
bad in
going
his
on
past.
Twilight
You're-
Hope,
yeah,
and
it's-
I'm sure you have plenty
There's
of
no doubt.
Yeah, go up there instead.
What? Oh, right, yes. No rest for the Wizard League.
What
Come
the?
on, Spike.
I gotta know what happened to him. This is too much.
Yeah.
There must be a spell that can restore the Crystal Heart.
It's shattered to bits!
But it isn't something that either of us know.
The library here at the castle is nearly as extensive as the one in Canterlot. There's a good chance we can find something there.
I wonder who owns the library.
Yes, for a time, but even our magic will eventually succumb to the power of the frozen north.
We will do what we can, but you must hurry.
Also, the copious amounts of Luna make me happy.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know how long it will take to find the right spell, but you should probably tell the crowd outside to get somewhere warm.
And try not to mention the Crystal Heart. We don't want to start a panic.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, girl.
That's on how it takes them to figure out about the Crystal
I'm
Heart.
gonna need all of your help. The Crystal Library is enormous.
You can count on us, Twily. Where'd she go?
Superpowered teleporting alicorn babies. This is a
This way!
quick cadence. Use your motherly instincts. Motherly
Well,
radar.
Spike, looks like my biggest
Ponies have
fears
that,
came
right?
true.
I wouldn't be surprised if Twilight decides to give up on me entirely.
It's not your fault. I'm the one who said all we needed was this list.
Hits
not the
hits
list,
Celestia in the face.
Or you, or
Spunk.
Twilight. I'm the one Sunburst doesn't want to be friends with.
It's not.
I don't remember him saying he didn't want to be friends.
He didn't have to say it.
Well, Twilight obviously thinks you're worth being friends with, and I do too.
Oh, thanks, Spike. At least I have two friends, even if one of them has dragon breath.
That's not dragon breath. It's freezing.
Oh, you're right. But I thought the Crystal Heart was supposed to keep the cold weather out.
It is, unless something's happened. Come on.
The mayor with the watering can. The watering can is frozen over.
We're just saying that it might not be the best idea to stay outside.
I camped out all night for this spot. I'm not about to just give it up.
That
Nice
that
mustache.
When you think about it, the
Compared
view
to,
is
like,
just
that
as
mayor
good
looks
a little
old.
further
I
back,
know.
Like inside your
Weird.
house.
But the voice.
The crystalling
Oh,
ceremony
gosh,
is
it's
one of our
Connor.
most sacred traditions, and when that foal is held before the Crystal Heart, I
Conventioner?
plan to be as close to the action as possible.
Honestly, I don't know if there's gonna be a crystalline. The truth is, the baby's an alicorn, and her magic's plumb crazy, so you might not want to be that close after all.
A baby?
Look at the mustache!
Wow, I can't wait to see that.
Oh, those little wings are probably so
Little
cute.
my ass.
I know, right?
Look, I am 100% sure the crystalling isn't happening.
Ah!
Holy sh!
No crystalling, huh? Then why are they starting a fireworks show?
It's not a fireworks show. Are you not noticing the holes in the building? No? Didn't think so.
Young Billy?
Shining armor. Your special talent is a shield spell. Bubble the baby.
Boat chants, hay-hubs and tournaments, mystic maps and mazes.
Her flight path is
Anything up
hilarious,
there?
by the way.
Not yet. I'm not even sure
Just
how
bobbing
this
up
all
and down like.
organized.
Holy shit.
Shining armor? I thought you were taking care of the baby.
Yes. Make the ground pounder unicorn chase the flying superpowered magic baby.
Net. Didn't help.
Of course the net didn't help. She's teleporting. His horn was on
You
fire.
sure you want to be here instead of with your friend? I mean, really?
Starlight Glimmer, you have a stasis spell. Come on.
You want the long or the short version?
Short?
The baby's an alicorn and she accidentally destroyed the Crystal Heart, so Twilight and Cadence are looking for a spell to put it back together and save the Crystal Empire from turning into a giant wasteland of ice and snow.
I love how Pinky's just being dragged off. I'm sure that if you pause that particular impact at a midpoint,
Yeah.
it'll probably be interesting.
I think this is it. Spell of relic reconstitution. I can't believe we found it.
And it explodes.
It's a good thing too. Without this, I
Let
don't know what to
and
do.
ah, she gonna zap it. How long is it gonna take for her to zap it? Yep.
Yep.
That didn't take long.
You had to say it. As soon as you say something like, I don't know what I'd do without this, the phone
That was the only
explodes.
thing we found in the whole library that was even close
Then
to
make
what
it up
we
as you go
needed.
along, honey.
I'm so sorry, Twilight. It's not your fault, Starlight. None of us were expecting any of this.
Do you think you can remember the spell?
I only read it through once. Well, if any pony can exactly remember something she read for the first time 2 minutes ago, it's you, Twilight.
I'll try, but I'm not sure how long it'll take.
Is quickly an option?
I'll help if I can, but we should evacuate the city just in case. You need to lead every pony to the train station before the tracks freeze over.
We will. But between you and Twilight, I'm sure you'll remember the spell.
She just looked at it!
I only hope this spell is the one we need.
Is there anything I can do?
I don't think so. I'm just sorry about your lesson.
Oh, that doesn't matter now. Sunburst and I don't have anything in common anyway. He's a big, important wizard, and I'm relearning everything I ever thought I knew.
Sunburst? I don't recognize the name, but if he's an important wizard, you should bring him here. Maybe he'll know what to do if the spell fails.
Of course!
Oh, I know where this is going. Give me your super important wizard, man. He goes, but wait, I'm not.
Sunburst! Haven't you looked outside?
Snow? That's not right. The Crystal Heart.
Is gone! The baby, Shining Armor and Cadence's baby, it's an alicorn! Really? And her magic is a little berserk, and well, I guess she destroyed the heart. But Twilight thinks she can fix it, and Princess Cadence thought you could help.
Me?
Of course! You're an important wizard in the Crystal Empire, it just makes sense!
Right. You know, I'd like to help. I really would. I just have so much, important wizard work to do around here.
I shuffled the books 5 times now, buddy.
You can't stay here!
Did I mention this was a royal crystalling? When the crystal holds the young one aloft, all of the Empire will share their joy and light, and the Crystal Heart will beat stronger than it ever has before. It really is a moving ceremony.
I really don't think it's going to happen.
Come on! It's freezing out here! This is the Crystal Empire. We've seen snow before.
Not like this! We don't have time to argue. Princess Cadence has decided to evacuate the city.
But the crystalling...
I don't know if we'll ever have another crystalling again. The Crystal Heart is shattered.
It's not safe here.
That's what we've been trying to tell you!
Sunburst, I know you're busy, but did you hear what I said?
No, I heard you. But like I said, when you're an important wizard, the work just piles up.
Sunburst!
Look, Starlight, I want to help, I do. But I can't. I wish I could.
What do you mean?
Fixing an ancient relic? I can't even come close to doing something like that.
But I thought you were an important wizard.
Well, you were wrong, okay? I'm not an important wizard. I'm not even a wizard at all.
Well, what are you?
A unicorn with a lot of books. Which, you know, a cool house, though. Very wizardy.
I know it's hard for you to understand, but not all of us end up achieving greatness.
What? Why wouldn't I understand that?
Really? You're the protege of the Princess of Friendship. I don't think she picks just any pony for that.
Technically, she's more of a student than a protege.
Whatever. I'm sorry I'm not the big important wizard you were expecting.
Sunburst? I don't care if you're a wizard or not. I'm just surprised. You always knew so much about magic. I mean, look at all these books.
Yeah, well, reading about magic is one thing, but you don't know what it was like at magic school. To know so much and not be able to do any of it.
Well, you don't know what it was like to be left behind. And then getting so bitter that you steal the cutie marks from an entire village. Twilight and her friends. So you travel through time to get back at them, but they beat you again and teach you about friendship, but you're so terrified ponies will find out what you did that you can't make any friends!
That is an appropriate response.
Did you really travel through time?
See? I told you he'd be impressed.
I'm sorry we lost touch. Maybe if I had reached out, you could have helped me at magic school, and I could have helped you to...
Not become totally evil?
Yes!
Let's just say, I know what it's like to have something you're not exactly proud of.
When you showed up thinking I was some big wizard, I'm sorry. I should have told you the truth.
It's fine. At least we worked it all out. I think Twilight would be proud of us.
Well, if you ever want to tell me about it, we should probably leave now.
I forgot to tell you, they're evacuating the city. We need to get to the train station. Unless you've got a spell here that will drive back the frozen north and fix the crystal heart so the baby can have her crystalling.
Yes?
Crystalling? Of course!
He knows it all, he just can't do any of it.
On the flip side, she doesn't know crap, but she has a lot of magical power.
Push them back, my sister!
Just a little bit further, y'all. Station's
Look how sad Rainbow Dash looks. She's like, I can't fly. Depression.
We have to go back!
I know how to stop this!
Worth a shot.
Were her eyes derped just then?
That's everything?
It looks right to me, but there's only one way to find out.
Glue. You need glue. Yeah, needs glue.
Spell failed. I don't know what else to do.
An old student of mine believes he does.
Digging the icicle going like straight to the right off of Celestia's horn.
Baby did this?
I tried putting it back together with...
The spell of relic reconstitution. That won't do it. The crystal heart's been around for millennia. Restoring a relic like this is magic way beyond one spell. You need to combine it with something else. Something unique to the relic itself. Something that strengthens it and provides it with power.
The crystalling!
Combining that spell with the light and love of every pony gathered for the ceremony, together with Somnambula's weather abjuration to clear away the snow, and a little fledgling's forbearance for the parents. That should curb the little one's power fluctuations.
You must be Sunburst. Starlight said you were a powerful wizard.
Oh, I'm no wizard.
Huh? But he studied magic his whole life. You should see his house. And since no pony has any better ideas, what do we have to lose?
I had planned on asking Twilight to be our crystaller, but since it seems like she'll be busy...
I'd be honored.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Okay, this is nice.
Our powers combined, we are Captain Planet. I'm sorry.
Citizens, may I present the newest member of the Crystal Empire?
She is beautiful. Oh, it's just so moving.
Dude, shining armor as a crystal pony is a weird motherfucker. Sorry, it just struck me how weird you look.
It's okay, it's nice to see Luna and Celestia as crystal ponies.
Best crystalline ever! For a pony who isn't great at magic, you did pretty well.
Dude, you see the bedroom eyes going on right there?
I'm glad to see you found a way to share your unique gift, Sunburst. You may be more of a wizard than you think.
You would not believe the crazy weather that delayed our train.
Holy shit, he actually
Came
talks.
out of nowhere.
But it was all worth it.
So
to
does
see
she.
this Peaceful little
That's never happened before.
Aw, so sweet. Come to your grandmare.
Yeah, peaceful now, anyway.
Oh, she's not punching holes in the kingdom.
Really did the trick.
Alright. No more fluctuations.
We have Sunburst to thank for that.
I hope he
ducks
takes his
covers
role
now.
as Crystaller seriously. Something tells me the baby will need a pony like him to look to for magical advice.
Cadence, darling. Aren't we gonna name the poor little dear? Or are we gonna spend the entire
What is its
visit
name? I don't know what
with
its
the
name
baby?
is.
We were thinking Flurry Heart.
You know, to remember the occasion.
It certainly fits.
Goodness, how could any pony forget?
I think it's lovely. Well, I think you're the Crystal Empire's big, important wizard. Whether you like it or not.
Well, I don't know if I'll have time for any wizarding. I'm a crystaller now. That's a big responsibility.
I can't think of any pony more qualified. Just promise you'll stay in touch?
Like I'd ever lose touch with my oldest friend.
What's wrong, Twilight?
I don't know, Spike. I think I have a lot to learn about being a teacher.
What are you talking about? Your lesson went perfectly. Starlight and Sunburst got over their past and rekindled their friendship.
No thanks to me. I know a lot happened. I just wish I could have given my pupil the attention she deserves.
Well, I know she needed to be put on the right path, but giving her the space to make her own decisions worked pretty well. Isn't that how Celestia taught you?
You know, I never thought about it, but I guess it is.
Maybe you're a better teacher than you thought.
Alright.
Alright, now that got done over, the 4 hours of face checking miscellaneous BS, really?
Yeah.
I am disappointed in the lack of song.
Oh yeah, that was unfortunate. They better make it up to us.
Oh, I'm sure there's gonna be something else.
Oh yeah.
In the future.
But I will say, this was an episode that had to eventually happen. And they got it over with. First episode of the season, so, woo.
So, yeah, the, Alright, let me marshal my thoughts here. So...
Give those thoughts a good whipping.
Sunburst is an interesting character, the wizard
I like Sunburst.
with no real magical talent, but knowledge is power, as it were. Which is a cool concept to have, and especially when you're dealing with the rest of, because it seems like every other unicorn has some super powerful spell in one way or the other. I mean, Starlight was able to do incredible things.
Starlight. Well, think about it. Starlight's magic was comparable. I mean, she stood with Celestia, Luna, and Twilight all at once.
Oh yeah.
She has one hell of a magical ability.
Well, yeah, but we established that pretty quickly when she started actually when she actually started trying to like fight and then fight Twilight and then go through the whole time loop thing. That was it was pretty obvious that her magical power is kind of intense. I was not expecting the nuclear baby. That was intense.
Yeah, that was...
It's like... what's the foal doing? She's dragging Pinkie Pie around, and Pinkie's just like, well, I guess this is my life now. Putting holes in the walls and stuff. Like, oh,
Do sex machina, baby.
Deus Ex, Philly.
Bob. Yeah.
That was intense. Yeah, I like that episode or episodes.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, certainly nothing. You can't compare it to the other ones because the other ones are so much better. All the other pre-openers.
Well, yeah, because the rest of them all had a villain.
Yeah,
you know, and there's just
good.
something about there's just something about actually having an actual villain. You know, your Chrysalis or Sombra. Or, you know, Discord, Nightmare Moon. You know, you get all these the villains, and then we get the one season that doesn't start with one, and you're like, it wasn't bad. Closest thing that we came to having a villain was a baby who capable of destroying worlds. This is Princess Flurryheart, destroyer of worlds.
Well, either that or it was Spike. I mean, yeah. Oh. Damn it, Spike!
What'd Spike do? Well, he dropped something. Yeah. Something exploded. Business as usual. We probably should just have a failsafe spell on Spike. Yeah. He wanders off like, oh, he's doing something dumb again. Just teleports him back to her. Well, alright, now what were you doing?
He'd never get very far.
Well, no. There's that. Yeah, I was really hoping for a song. I really was.
We want song. We want song.
It's like I think that my favorite part of My Little Pony has been the music so far. Because we had I think what was it? The opening song in the last season was Starlight's marching band. Her parade song. It was kind of creepy and cultish, but you know.
I love Twilight. Starlight Sprinkles. No, Starlight Glimmer.
Sleep deprivation. I didn't even say it right. Sleep deprivation is magic. Oh, flawless. It's like sleep deprivation is me.
Hey, we had to have something that made our channel unique. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, so we're like effectively punch drunk, but we'll be fine.
Yeah. We hope you enjoy all the work we go to, all the procrastination we do for putting off sleep for your benefit.
Procrastination. We appreciate our hard work at procrastinating well enough.
Yeah, it's not easy to procrastinate this long.
It's actually not. I mean,
it's
one of those things where like you get those days where you like wake up or you like don't fall asleep. You know, you're doing something, something catches your attention on the internet or something, and then you're just like out for, you're up until the wee hours of the morning.
Yeah.
You know, the sun's out by the time you get up.
But usually that's an accident.
Just like, what happened there? You know, but when you just have like every weekend where you're like, all right, this is how we're doing this. We're gonna, we're gonna be asleep. Or we're not gonna be asleep. I'm tired. Anyway.
Yeah, me too.
It's like we're gonna stay up, not gonna sleep. We're gonna go straight into the next thing on the list, and we're gonna keep going and find games that are fun enough to play for hours that we don't get easily burnt out on, and
we hope we can keep the other awake and poke him if they fall asleep and start snoring.
Hope that we don't pass out at our keyboards.
But we so far are doing pretty good. We've managed one season, and we're gonna start this next one off with. It was a bumpy episode getting it to work, but we did it. That's all that matters. We did it.
Princess Flurryheart, the nuclear baby, because
yeah.
On a completely unrelated note to anything else, I like that they're like, she was born in Alicorn. Everybody in the building's like, she's what? Celestia and Luna are like, Well, that's different.
Yeah. I like that they had no idea that could be possible. That makes me very happy. Wait a minute. But that would mean that Twilight has the same lifespan as they do if they're the same as Twilight.
Yeah.
So Twilight would have the extended lifespan. Ah!
Oh, extended lifespan, certainly. Whether or not she's immortal is... I think they actually had a discussion about that, like the actual writers of the show. Like, she's not immortal, she's just an alicorn, so... But I imagine that even so, she still has a very much extended lifespan. I mean, Felicity and Luna have been around for at least 1,000 years plus.
Yeah, at least a couple thousand, yeah.
Luna took the anti-aging plan.
Yeah.
Spending 1,000 years in stasis on the moon.
And you look good for it. Kind of messes with your accent, but that'll be fine.
Oh, it's endearing. Fine.
It's that rustic, ancient language ancient culture charm. Alright, we're starting to babble.
Oh, not to burst your bubble, but isn't that kind of the point?
I know. Okay, is there anything else in the episode that was interesting that we should mention?
Spike being helpful as usual.
Yeah,
pretty much constantly.
Spike.
Maybe,
the main 6 minus 2 of them were mostly unuseful, pointless.
Yeah, because Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, and Applejack just sat there and were like, "You guys should really not be out here. Like you're dealing with the people that spent a no small amount of time enslaved."
And it was the princesses that were taking care of the weather.
And now that they've been freed, they're going to be extremely stubborn about pretty much anything they want. They didn't necessarily take kindly to the whole enslavement thing. And yeah, the princess is doing weather duty is kind of weird. I also liked how, as Flurry Heart was zipping around and punching holes in walls, you had Twilight wandering along, like, firing off little, like, counterspell beams. Like, nope, crap, nope.
And then she didn't put one for the book that had the,
I liked the immediate reaction of shield spells.
That was funny.
Rarity was just holding up a mirror. It wasn't even an actual spell, it was just a mirror in the PK.
It was so indicative of all of them.
Shining Armor's
had a
shield
nice shieldy shield.
Legit just a shield. Made out of magic. Starlight did a bubble shield, which we've seen before, and then Twilight got wrecked because she wasn't paying attention.
She was booking.
She doesn't have the reflexes.
And I like... I what the hell is his name?
Which one?
Blazing something.
Sunburst?
Sunburst, that was so close. I like Sunburst's color scheme, it's just fun.
I like her right there near the end. One of my former students may have the answer. He walked in and I'm like, oh yeah, Celestial School for Gifted Unicorns, which...
Totally a dropout, but I know more. I know stuff.
Yeah, I think that when you look back at that section again, where like...
I may have to.
Where Starlight and Sunburst are Philly and Colt hanging out. Yeah, every time he casts a spell... Or every time she tries to cast a spell and fails, he's casting that spell, or he demonstrates the spell, and then he shows her the scroll that he's looking at, and she immediately does it on a significant increase in power level. He wipes up the floor with the cloth. Her next spell is like Fantasia. Is it Fantasia that does it? With the wizard, the sorcerer's apprentice that brings in the all the mops that start doing work. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That thing. She immediately does that. You know, she's trying to levitate the blocks, and he's got levitation down because he's floating the scroll, and he shows it to her, and she immediately picks up all the blocks and starts them spinning, like just instantly. I think that was kind of a. And then, he got his cutie mark. He got his cutie mark, and they immediately were just like, "Yeah, off to Celestial School for Gifted Unicorns." It's like, I think somebody jumped the gun.
Yeah.
In that he got his cutie mark, and they immediately went to Celestial School for Gifted Unicorns instead of going to, like, you know, a cutie mark party, a cute Senora, or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Since we heard about that. But,
oh my gosh, I remember the cutie mark crusaders have the cutie marks. I just remembered.
If we ever see them again.
I have a feeling we're going to be seeing them quite a bit.
We're going to be. I mean, they just basically figured out that their special talent is helping others figure out their special talents. That's got to...
Oh, we're going to have so much fun with that.
Absolutely unlimited amount of usability when it comes to future episodes.
Oh, yeah.
I fear that they're going to be used as filler more than anything else.
They were filler to begin with.
Well, sort of. They still had a point to be made. You know, because like the thing that they did with Trouble Shoes was actually reasonably well executed, all things considered. But what I'm afraid of is that they're going to be not used as filler in the idea that they still teach a lesson, because ultimately this is still a kids show, so there's still lessons to be learned.
I want to see them grow up. I want to see them actually have adult pony bodies.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen unless the universe time skips, which they could. I mean, they could always do the kind of not really cliched, but it's kind of a classic idea, time warp. Oh no! And they come back 10 years in the future.
Yeah. Or they just look a little taller. Their character models actually start changing just tiny bits. That would be amazing. Like, their hair slightly longer.
That would be fascinating. Having an episode where it's like, and the Cutie Mark Crusaders learn that puberty sucks for everyone.
Puberty episode.
They're like getting tall and lanky and just kind of looking at themselves like, man, this is weird.
Oh, that'd be great.
You know, the Colts in class just start staring at them as they walk past, like, huh, girls are suddenly really interesting.
So, for the rest of the season, I know absolutely zilch squatta nothing.
Yep, I don't know anything. I
haven't even seen the episode names.
I knew that the baby was an alicorn, and I knew that her name was Flurry Heart. I did not know anything else.
I knew that there was a baby. I wasn't expecting the alicorn bit.
Yeah, but that was...
And I didn't know her name.
That's because I in my efforts to reach Derpy Brew and turn off the engage the spoiler tags, I needed to know her name.
Of course.
So, there's screen caps and the 3 second GIF thing going on. So it's like I knew that she was an alicorn because I saw the moment of her wings unfurling and the horn that's kind of massive. She's really oddly proportioned, by the way.
Her wings are huge.
Her wings are huge. Her eyes are weird. Her horn is massive. Also, her eyes are fully developed like a regular pony. If you go back and look at the
baby
cakes, the baby's eyes are just one solid color with nothing else, which is in its own way kind of creepy, but I think it's actually a better character model than here's the full pony eyes as a baby, because they look kind of bug-eyed and kind of bulgy, and I don't know. I think that they tried to do... I think that whoever designed Flurry Heart went overboard in trying to make her cute, and it kind of, to me personally, kind of came off as almost creepy more than anything else.
Well, that didn't help that she was blowing everything up.
Well, no, but the thing is it was hilarious when you had the cakes, you know, when you had pound cake flying through the air and pumpkin cake doing weird magical things, and they were cute, and they, you know, and that was fine. But I think that they went a little overboard with Flurry Heart in the idea of trying to make her cute, and they tried so hard that she went from cute to being kind of
right. Hers a full long hair.
Hers was a full mane. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I suppose it's probably because it's like, oh, it's an alicorn being born. We don't know what it's going to be like, so we can make it up as we go. But it's like, you kind of went too far. She's got the bug eyes, which is unnecessary. Pony eyes are already massive. You don't need to have them like bulging in order to try and make something cute. It just looks bad.
Unless you're shining armor and then your eyes are bulging out for a totally different reason.
That's its own.
Awesome.
That was awesome. As soon as the camera looked over at him, like she ran into him, and I went, "Oh, he has not slept in a week." The eyes go.
I know
everywhere.
how he feels.
But
hey, for sleep-deprived ponies.
Her flight path was always weird because she kind of did this like up and down bob thing, which was strange considering that like you see Pound Cake take to the air and just be perfectly fine and walk on the ceiling and stuff, and then you've got Flurry Heart who's like woo woo, probably because her wings are so massive that the air displacement actually forces her to like flap up her wings upwards in order to stop herself from accidentally like climbing too far.
It didn't help that she turned by pretty much teleporting, just in a different direction.
Yeah. I'm now going this way. I'm now going this way. Fire main battery forward. We didn't need that wall anyway, right, Mom? I start sucking on my hoof. Teleporting this way again. Dodge Rarity. He's got the net. Rarity's like, I've got a net. Oh wait, Rarity, why did you think that was going to work?
I actually did think it was going to work. I thought we were going to have an exploded net afterwards, but
I think the biggest thing involving Flurry Heart that I was not expecting was when when Cadence separated her and Pinky, and she just screamed and blew the Crystal Heart up.
I didn't see that coming.
I was I expected the scream, and I expected it to kind of echo. But with the way that the episode was kind of starting out, I kind of figured that the antagonist was going to be Sunburst.
Yeah, that would have been interesting.
Is what I thought they were going to do, because they set it up kind of in this. He's magically inclined. He's less powerful than Starlight is, but he's kind of magically inclined.
He could have been jealous.
That's what I was kind of feeling. I was kind of thinking that he was going to be jealous that he got through Celestia School for Gifted Unicorns by riding somebody else's coattails, basically, and making something happen in that regard. Because, like I said, when you see the two of them hanging out as kids, she's so much more powerful than he is. It's not even funny. And he got shipped off to Celestia School for Gifted Unicorns immediately.
And she got left behind?
She got left behind, and then she went on this revenge rampage, which more or less showcased in big, bold, capital letters that she's an incredibly powerful mage.
She's Twilight levels, if not more.
Which almost, and I'm sure that somebody is gonna there are people that freaked out when Twilight became an alicorn. I'm sure that those people are about to have a heart attack. But I begin to wonder if we're not gonna see Starlight ascend.
Starlight Acorn.
And then with that going on, the question that becomes is what would you do if you had that many alicorns? Well, I would probably have to throw something, and this would have to be something titanic, but I would throw something that they actually had to deal with as a group. Because it's when you have that many super powerful spellcasters, something has to be able to threaten them.
Yeah, it'd have to be something crazy.
Because
or something in multiple parts where it couldn't be just one of them took care of it.
It's like that, or the other thing that worries me is that we're going to start having Dragon Ball Z-esque levels of like, I'm just gonna punch a hole through like 6 mountains. It's fine.
That only happened once.
This guy over here is gonna like take it in the face and just walk away from it like, oh, you're stronger than I thought. Which is basically every.
I don't think
every anime.
They don't feel like they'd be going that way. I don't think
right.
So.
I'm just worried that that's on the horizon.
I just kind of imagine like, oh gosh, we need 4 alicorns. Quick, shake Starlight Glimmer until she grows wings.
Here, Starlight, hold still. What are you gonna do? Alright, you pull on her tail, and I'm just gonna squeeze her sides here.
That's how the toys work, right?
Squeaky pat. There we go. Alicorn. That's your side. That's what we didn't see in that glowing bubble of light when Twilight ascended.
Squeaky.
Was just like somebody reaching in there and just like giving her a good squeeze so the wings pop out. Squeaky. You're an Alicorn now. Enjoy. Oh, this is weird.
Don't tell him about this.
Don't tell anyone that this is how it works. Just grab a unicorn.
So where did the super powerful celestial being touch you?
Where did the arbiter of the universe touch you? Everywhere at once? We get that a lot. Yeah, super powerful creature, blah, blah, blah. I really want to see what they're going to do as an antagonist. I mean, I know we're going to probably see a lot of friendship lessons, or we're going to see a lot of, like, stuff like variants on friendship lessons involving Starlight learning them, as opposed to Twilight. Not like a complete recap of what Twilight learned, but stuff that's close enough to touch on the stuff that Twilight learned, but also kind of go into its own territory. Kind of advanced friendship lessons.
Yeah,
I could see us. I could see that going on for the next 26 episodes, or 24 episodes, and then 25, 26. I'm really hoping that they have a villain. This was a good episode, but like it falls flat in comparison, I think, to the other pilots.
Oh yeah,
because the other pilots you had these great villains that were there, and in this case you just had a rampaging baby. I kind of expected, like, when the crystal heart exploded, I honestly expected like Sombra to show back up, like, crystals, and like, oh holy crap, we've got to do this again.
Crystal baby.
Crystal baby. Well, that's not creepy.
That's a little weird. That's a little weird.
And then, they just point her in his direction and just like, Gucci goo. Anyway, now that we don't have to worry about him anymore, none of this, oh, there's a single piece of horn left. No, he's gone. She disintegrated him and then proceeded to giggle and goo goo gaga at Pinkie Pie or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to see, well, more episodes, really. I want more Pony.
I'm curious to see what the direction of this season's going to be, because last season it was Cutie Marks.
Yes.
Without a question, it was Cutie Marks.
And this season so far, with Starlight Glimmer being Twilight's pupil, I'm not really certain where this is going to go. They've done a good job of setting an opening that doesn't. I think that's the reason why it falls flat. They've given us an opening that doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't really set up much. It's like, hey, there's now another alicorn, which is weird. There might be something to that. There might be a discussion about where alicorns come from, which would be fascinating.
Unless we start getting alicorns right and left, and that's gonna be a problem.
I could see that. I could see that, like, there's an unbalance in the universe, and for some reason, like,
too many alicorns.
Like, alicorns are being born all over the country, and they're like, "What's going on?" Discord's like, "It wasn't me this time, I swear." No, I mean, really.
I didn't do it.
You have all the stallions that are like, "Ha ha! We made an alicorn. Oh yeah!" Or
suddenly, the house explodes.
The house explodes.
Oh right, we made an alicorn.
Oh right, it's a fucking alicorn. Babies rule the earth. Anyway, like, we can't do it. There's too many of them.
Oh gosh, what have we done? We've created an apocalypse. So that's how the apocalypse happened.
Baby apocalypse. Why is it a baby apocalypse? It's adorable, but so dangerous. They're cute, but deadly. Watch out. They're everywhere. They fly.
There's gotta be something. Maybe, okay, what happened between... Starlight and Sunburst.
Not much.
That interaction, though.
No,
maybe something in there is the theme of this season.
There was a discussion. I mean, well, unless they've already very briefly covered the concept of love, and obviously there's the hand wave of sex because.
Oh, you're right.
But what if they actually decide to do like a season based on relationships? I mean, I'm sure that's going to set somebody on fire, but
Rarity, I can see it.
Rarity's always had this whole thing about ooh, this stallion, this handsome stallion over here, and ooh, this guy, because she had the whole thing with the hipster dude. I forget what his name is. Applejack doesn't care. Rainbow Dash is more likely to
look for another female.
Well, either that or a Wonderbolt more than anything.
Oh,
else.
right, Soren.
Soren would be my guess.
Yes.
Let's see here. Fluttershy seems to be kind of a solo. In general, otherwise it's like Big Macintosh because that's one of or gay couple are incredibly remote. So
I think we're gonna find out more about Fluttershy's family.
Where do you get that from?
There was something.
If we're gonna start fighting about people's families, I would imagine. I mean, as a side note, Nightlight and Twilight Velvet actually talking was different.
Yeah, that's different. That was new. Much better than the whole cactus and what the hell the other one turned into.
Something, a flower or something. Or them just standing quietly while Twilight's being coronated.
Yeah, crying, liquid pride.
Because it's like if we were gonna have a season based on like relationships and stuff, then that would probably be kind of weird. I think it's one of those weird mid ground things where it's like as a show that teaches lessons, kids need to have a concept of like.
What if this season's about friendship?
Well, that would gone full circle. If we do not learn from the past, we are doomed to repeat it. But no, it's one of those things where it's like, about healthy relationships at some point. I mean, I guess TVY7's probably actually not probably at all. It's really young for that sort of thing.
They might go there.
If they did, it would be in really broad terms. Which is why, like, the Sunburst and Starlight would be an interesting thing to do. And of course, you've got Brad and Twilight, which make people so angry. Or Flash
Sentry.
It's like it's one of those things where they're like, "Oh God, he's this." It's like he's a regular guy. He plays a guitar. What the were you people freaking out about? Oh,
besides, maybe his pony stuff is a hell of a lot more interesting.
I think it'd be cool if his pony still played guitar. I don't know. I mean,
now that would be amazing to watch.
Of course, on the other hand, you have Flash Sentry, the Equestria, boy, I guess, in the Equestria Girls universe, who's a guitar-playing high school jock. And then in actual Equestria, you've got Flash Sentry, the
Royal Guard.
Crystal Empire Guard. I was kind of surprised when they were talking about choosing a Royal Guard. I was actually kind of surprised that you didn't see him.
Yeah,
because
instead we got a whole lit group of what the fucks.
You got a bunch of the big beefy, typically guard looking, kind of very stereotypical guards basically.
Mm-hmm.
With
two of them got face checked by helmets.
You two are the Royal Guard. Pink. One of the other guys was pouting. He's like, "Oh,
oh my gosh! All the faces that freaking Shining Armor made this episode.
Shining Armor's facial expressions were everywhere, and they were fantastic.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
It's like he's gonna cry. He's asleep. He's gonna cry again. It's gonna explode. He's gonna cry again. Do you sense the theme yet? Cadence was looking remarkably well after after the initial moment of like, hey, they haven't slept, and then she got a hairbrush or something, and it was fine.
Brushy.
I also love how the baby is flying through the library, and Shining Armor's I'm going to look after the baby. And Cadence is like, why aren't you looking after the baby? I'm like, you have a unicorn chasing a alicorn. Guess what's not going to happen? It's like, he's got one chance. He's got absolutely only one option, and that's to put a barrier around the kid.
And then she teleports out of it.
And then she can teleport out of it, which is like one of those things where it's like, it's the only chance he's got, and it's not a very good one.
Yeah.
You'd think, by the way, that she'd be comatose, by the way. Like, Twilight can do, like, laser beams for a while, but she gets tired relatively quickly. But this friggin' alicorn baby is just like, I'm gonna blow this castle up. I'm gonna blow up the Crystal Heart. I'm gonna fly around for an hour. I'm gonna continue blowing... I'm gonna continue blowing holes in walls in that book over there, because why the hell not? You know, I'm being chased around by Daddy. That's great. Look at me. Ah, ha, ha, it's so much fun. It's like, you've got to pass out sometime, kid. This is ridiculous.
She didn't get tired. She never sleeps. No wonder why they were so tired.
See her eyes. Those big eyes that are like, I will destroy your soul.
You're next.
Look at me, I'm adorable. I will consume you. I will send you to the bowels of El Diablo. I mean, goo goo gaga, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I think we've got enough.
Well, we haven't reached the 2 hour mark yet.
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
The first hour that was a nightmare. I apologize in advance. This is
It's not your fault. Oh gosh.
I know, but I still feel bad because it's my equipment that's screwed up. Anyway, we are now officially off pony topic, so we should probably cut the recording.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everyone. Sleep well because we haven't.
We have not.